Hello everyone and welcome back guys to a brand new video where today we're here back with our 2021 June update. Yes, a bit of an apology for no video last month, sort of what was going on with the channel. We got a bit busy with some other things and everything like that, and I'll be honest, yeah, since then a lot has happened, obviously, between now and the update we did in April, of course. We've had quite a few big changes, quite a few things going on with the channel, obviously, you know, looking well towards the future as well. There's a lot of exciting things coming up in the very near future as well on the channel. So between April and now, obviously we smashed through 14,000 subscribers. A massive thank you to all of obviously the new guys that have got yourself subscribed to the channel. We're nearly now at 15,000 as well. I think we're up to like 14,750 odd. So obviously if you aren't already, do make sure you get yourself subscribed as well, of course, for more content coming in the future, which of course I will be discussing in this video. But yeah, a massive thank you for all the continued support. A lot of it, I'll be honest, you know, I'm completely aware has come from the Devon Butler video that we did way back on F1 2019. It's always a bit strange, to be honest, as someone who obviously generally, you know, still quite small, where you sort of have one video that does really well from a long time ago. It's always a bit weird sort of knowing that you're gaining quite a few subscribers off of something that isn't really your current work or anything like that. It's always a bit strange trying to sort of describe it in sort of like the YouTube sense and everything like that. But, you know, it has been really cool to see, though, you know, sort of, it feels a bit more now like, obviously, older videos are starting to get rewarded a bit more and starting to sort of help elevate the channel, you know, as well as, obviously, the new content that we're doing and everything like that. So, yeah, a massive thank you. You know, we are almost at 15k subs now. Obviously, hopefully we can hit that over the next couple of months, you know, especially with F1 2021 dropping. I'm aiming to smash through 15k, and really, like, I think I said at the start of the year, my aim, like, my ultimate aim for 2021 was 20,000 subscribers. So hopefully if we can get close to that, I'd be pretty happy, obviously, over the next couple of months with everything going on. But of course there has been some exciting things going on behind the scenes as well. My PC that I spent so long talking about has finally arrived and is finally all working. I'll be honest, I did have a couple of issues with it to begin with, but everything now is all working. Touch wood, you know, it all seems to be all fine now, and we're, you know, editing videos on that, really loving it as well. Obviously it means that I can get content produced even faster for you guys and everything. Obviously for those of you that are interested in sort of PC specs, it's rocking a Ryzen 9 5950X and then an RTX 3090 as well with 64 gigs of RAM. So probably a bit overkill for me, I'll be honest, but, you know, dealing with 4K content, everything like that, you know, I wanted something a bit more future-proofed and everything like that. But of course, then looking at the channel, then obviously we've still got two sort of F1 game series going on at the moment. You know, we've obviously got the F1 My Team career mode there. Obviously yesterday went live the Bahrain Grand Prix from that. I would definitely recommend going back and checking that out if you guys haven't already. And then of course we're over halfway through the F1 2021 Alpine mod career mode as well at the moment. So obviously this time of year, you know, views are slowly going down. Of course, everyone's sort of looking towards the new game, getting very excited for that. So, of course, you know, we're sort of trying to get to the end of both those series. I've got a pretty regimented schedule to make sure. I think we've still got about 25 videos between those two series that need to go live and about 33 days to get them done in. So there's going to be a lot of content. You know, there's going to be a lot of sort of like back-to-back 2-day uploads from either of those series. I really tried to get them finished off before F1 2021. I'm probably going to do Alpine career mode a fair bit, sort of get that completely finished, and then sort of the final 2 weeks before F1 2021. Obviously, we're going to really jump in to the obviously the My Team stuff as well. Obviously get that finished as well. You know, we're not going to just do one and then the other. We are going to sort of space them out between each other and everything like that. But of course as well, obviously we have had our first little taste of F1 2021 content as well. You know, once again a massive thanks to EA and of course Codemasters for sponsoring those videos as well this year. That was something else I was going to talk about in just a moment as well. But obviously those 3 videos, you know, the first 2 did really well. I took a bit of a risk with the third one. It didn't quite pay off as much, but I'm not too worried about that. You know, obviously it just means that we've got plenty of ideas of stuff I want to do when the full game does release next month. And of course you guys know this will be the home to a lot of content. I've got a couple of weeks booked off work, so we can really get through it and sort of smash through that game as much as possible sort of early on when F1 2021 does drop as well. So yeah, very excited for that. But of course then, having a bit of a look as well. Obviously, the other big thing that I've been focusing on as we've jumped into June, of course, is the new Matt212 short/clips channel, whichever obviously you guys want to call it. That has been really fun, you know, sort of looking through some archives there. I think I've got about 50 or 60 different clips at the very beginning that, you know, sort of I've got all ready to go on that channel as well. So obviously, if you guys are interested in sort of having maybe some throwbacks to some of you guys that have been here a long time, you know, I do still see a lot of names from a couple of years ago. You know, it's great to see still. And of course, even newer subscribers as well, obviously, that might see one of these clips and then sort of wonder where it's come from. All the videos, sort of like the original videos, are linked down in the description below, and then we're actually going to be releasing some unseen content on there as well down the line of obviously like videos that didn't make it to air. Obviously I get taken out and things like that. Obviously not every recording goes perfectly, especially on like the racing channel, things like that. The amount of times I get screwed on iRacing is unbelievable as well. You know, that channel's been really fun to get set up, so obviously if you do want to check that out, definitely make sure you do so down below as well. It'll also be linked at the end of this video as well. So obviously over the next couple of months we are going to be trying to push that a little bit more as well. We're obviously still as well also pushing the F1 community tab. I'm loving doing more stuff with that with you guys. Sort of it's a nice way to connect with you guys and everything like that. Sort of obviously we've got some polls, we're doing a few different things with it, really trying to utilize that a whole lot more as well over the next coming weeks and months. Obviously looking towards F1 2021 though, next month of course we're going to be diving in to the breaking point. You know, I'm really excited to be getting into that from sort of some of the details that I've heard about it. Obviously we're going to be doing probably obviously some other career modes as well alongside that. I don't know for sure, obviously don't take any of this as like a guarantee, but I don't think Breaking Point is going to be like my team for F1 2020, where, you know, it's going to last you throughout the entire game cycle. I think it's sort of a fairly shortened down story mode type of thing. Again, I don't know for sure. Obviously, when the game does drop, we'll dive into that, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure how everything like that is going to work just yet. So obviously, we're going to be doing some career modes alongside that. You know, I'm looking to try and do a co-op career mode with Jamie. That is going to be really good fun, whether we decide to stay together or probably abandon each other very early on over the course of the game as well there. But looking at some of the other things on the channel, obviously we've still got the podcast that we do with Jamie each week. That's really good fun as well. I know obviously, again, there's not a huge amount of you that are watching it, but obviously the ones of you that are really enjoying it so far. And to be honest, we have a lot of fun making it. This is sort of what I've learned so far during 2021 is I'm trying to make more content that I really enjoy, sort of not really looking at the views as much anymore as well, as obviously been really good. Obviously fantasy as well, I'm still loving that. I know, again, sort of like any real life Formula 1 content, obviously this channel was mainly built on the gameplay, so obviously there's not so many of you that are interested in that. Obviously I know there are some brilliant channels out there for real life Formula 1 content as well, but it's something that I enjoy doing, it's something that Jamie and I both enjoy doing as well, so obviously that's why we're still jumping into that where we can as well there. But having a look then, of course, at the other channels, I mean, iRacing Season 3 has dropped literally today at the time of recording this, so obviously you guys know that, like the iRacing videos, everything like that, we'll be jumping back into that. Still loving GT Sport, obviously we're doing more of the Nations Cup and Manufacturers Series. I'm missing a few races here and there, just due to having quite a busy schedule generally, but still loving doing that as well, of course. And yeah, just the rally channel as well, again, is something that I'll go back on every couple of months, to be honest, and do a rally, have a bit of fun with it. I would like to get into it a bit more consistently. I'm still having a couple of issues with Dirt Rally and why I can't make more videos on that, but hopefully down the line we'll be able to get a few more things sorted with that. Speaking of which, I have managed to actually pre-order one of the new Fanatec CSL DD wheels, for those of you guys that are sort of more into the hardware kind of things. It won't arrive till October, I'll be honest. By the time it arrives, I'll have probably forgot I ordered it. I won't lie, but very excited for that. You know, really looking forward to trying to jump on in with that. Of course, obviously, I've already got the wheels and the pedals and everything like that. I've got no interest in buying the new CSL pedals. I don't know why, just for me. I didn't sort of see the appeal as to why I'd need them. But obviously, yeah, really looking forward to jumping in with that. So obviously, when that comes around, we'll be jumping into some more rally action. Once again, everything like that. And obviously, it's going to make all the gameplay videos so much more fun to do as well. But yeah, I must admit, I've just got to thank you guys, obviously, for all the continued support on the channel at the moment. You know, we've been working on more sort of sponsored stuff with companies. It really does feel like we're making some good steps forward at the moment. And obviously, none of that could be done without you guys as well. I've got some more exciting plans that I can't jump into just yet between now and F1 2021, and hopefully, obviously, some long-term stuff as well, you know, to continue growing the channel and obviously seeing what we can do with it as well. But yeah, I think though that is going to do it for this video though, guys. Like I said, if you have enjoyed it, do make sure you leave a like and get yourself subscribed. If you've got any questions as well, make sure you leave them down below. Tomorrow we will be back with more of the F1 My Team career mode. We're going to be heading to Zandvoort for round 3 of the year. Hopefully that race can go a little bit better than Bahrain. It's season 6 is definitely shaping up to be the biggest challenge we've had so far on F1 2020. But thank you all so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed, do make sure you leave a like, get yourself subscribed. Maybe, just maybe, the next update video will actually come at the start of the month rather than the 10th. Like this one has, or maybe it just won't appear at all. Who really knows just yet as well. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll be back very, very soon with another F1 video. A big thank you to our channel members for making these videos possible. You can be featured in these end clips as well as granted access to some other exclusive perks for just £1 a month by clicking the join button below.